Namo Buddhaya, Namo Amitabha. Hello everyone. So today I feel like talking about a situation that people may face when they are seriously ill. Sometimes they may wonder if they should Nianfo to vow to attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, or should they Nianfo to hope to get better. So a lot of people, because they're very much attached to the Saha world, and sometimes when they Nianfo, not with the hope of attaining rebirth in the Pure Land, instead they want to get better here. If you are a Pure Land practitioner, you should always vow to attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, regardless of what situations you are in. Particularly when you are seriously ill, must always vow to attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. If you have more life here, if you think your lifespan is not finished yet, don't worry. Amitabha Buddha knows about that. Amitabha Buddha knows when is the best time to receive us. So when you are ill, you should always vow to attain rebirth in his Pure Land. And if you have more time here, Amitabha Buddha will assist you to help you get better. If not, then he will come to receive you and you can attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land and transcend all sufferings in life in one lifetime. So this is really like a win-win situation. It can be highly risky if you are particularly ill and you Nianfo not with the vow of attaining rebirth in the Pure Land. Instead, you vow to hope to gain better here, to stay here longer. If you have more lifespan here, then you can get lucky to stay here longer. But if you don't, then Amitabha Buddha will not come to receive you because you are not vowing to go to his Pure Land. It shows your attachment to this world. You don't really want to go to his Pure Land. You want to stay in the Saha world. Then you will again reincarnate according to your karma, and you miss the chance to go to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land in one lifetime. This is really a pity. We must always trust in Amitabha Buddha and always vow to go to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. Remember, whether we can go to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land depends on our faith and vow, and our Nianfo practice determines our grade of rebirth. But most importantly, it's our faith and vow. If you lack of any one of these three provisions, you cannot really attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. That's why we should always vow to attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, regardless of what happens. Master Yin Guang, the 13th patriarch of Chinese Pure Land Buddhism, also discussed this a lot in his letters to his disciples. Always telling people to vow to attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. This resonates with his vow. We also had people in China where they had cancer and the doctor said, there is no treatment for them. So they let go of everything and Nianfo and vowed to attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. And after 3 months, the cancers were gone because they had more time here. Amitabha Buddha assisted them to help them to get better. Their lifespan has not yet finished. So don't worry. Even if you vow to attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, if you have more life here, Amitabha Buddha will help you and help you to gain better. If not, then you end up going to the Pure Land, which is much better. So either way, it's a win-win if we keep our vow consistent. And what happens is if you don't vow to go to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land and your time is actually finished, then you can't really attain rebirth in his Pure Land. He will not come to receive you because you didn't want to go. He will not force anybody who doesn't want to go to his Pure Land to go to his Pure Land. And it's really a shame, it's really a pity. In that case, you will miss the opportunity to attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land in one lifetime. So sometimes we also see some Pure Land practitioners, they say they want to go to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, But when critical moments come, when they are seriously ill, then all of a sudden, when they Nianfo, not with the vow to attain rebirth, instead they hope to get better. This is what I called a not sincere faith and vow, not true faith and vow. Your faith and vow must be sincere. It must be real. What does it mean to be real? It has to be unchanged. No matter what happens, then in that way, you will definitely attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. Amitabha Buddha will definitely come to receive you if you have sincere faith and vow and you Nianfo. So remember, for Pure Land practitioners, always vow to attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, and trust that Amitabha Buddha knows better than us when is the best time to receive us. With this vow, if we have more time here, we will get better. If not, we go to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. So it's really a win-win situation. So always vow to attain rebirth in the Pure Land. This should be the case also if you are doing a supportive Nianfo, supportive chanting for others when they are seriously ill. Also tell them to vow to attain rebirth in the Pure Land. If they have more time here, Amitabha Buddha will assist them and help them to get better. If not, then they will go to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. When we Nianfo, particularly when we are ill, we should not hope that our health will get better and not wanting to go to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. This reflects our lack of faith and vow in Amitabha Buddha and his Pure Land. It reflects your attachment to the Saha world. You think being here is better than the Pure Land. This is far from the truth. For Pure Land practitioners, we should always vow to attain rebirth in the Pure Land, no matter what, regardless of what situations we are in. This vow should never change. And with this firm faith vow and Nianfo, one can definitely attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, 100%. Remember, whether we can go to the Pure Land or not depends on our faith and vow. If you don't have this faith and vow to go to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, even if you are Nianfo, you cannot really go, because this is against Amitabha Buddha's vow. Amitabha Buddha's vow tells us that we have to joyously believe in his Pure Land and vow to go to his Pure Land. Then at the time of death, even 10 recitations, one can attain rebirth in Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. So always remember to keep our vow consistent, particularly when we are ill, no matter what situations we encounter. Okay, may all beings hear the name of Amitabha Buddha and attain rebirth in his land of ultimate bliss. Namo Amituofo Buddha, Namo Amituofo.